By playing some new champions and throwing them off the scent for their inevitable gauntlet run in just a couple of weeks.
Well, I gotta try it right here, right now. We'll see how that top lane is gonna fare as well with ADD coming in on the Gragas. Has had some mixed results across every team. So we're not really sure, where exactly it fits in on the power rankings for top laners.
Gragas is so enigmatic. He does very well in tank matchups, but in the late game he is pretty much the cask into not much. Can be very tanky if ahead, but the Kog'Maw also very interesting.
We'll talk about that in the late game.
I like it as a laning matchup against some specific AD carries. He's actually very good against Lucian deceptively, which is something we might see in that gauntlet, but Kog'Maw Lulu, it's back again.
Yeah, we'll see if the Juggernaut can work out here and carry MVP to a Game 1 victory, or if Samsung is going to continue on this massive win streak that they've established for themselves. Let's go ahead, jump onto the rift for Game number 1, MVP versus Samsung Galaxy. Down by the parallel convergence, flashes in, goes in with that resonating strike, and now Haru way too far forward, gets taken out. Ian comes up with the solo kill in the 1v2, first blood to MVP.
Well, the old AP Gragas way.
He's looking to go pretty aggressive here. He's got the triple Doran's ring. Well, gang coming down to the bottom
Watch
lane.
Beyond.
Gonna get locked up here. Polymorph coming through on the Haru. Takes a lot of damage from the end of the line. And he's gonna get taken out immediately as Beyond finds the kill. They're able to answer one back onto Max. Maha barely limps away with his life. But Haru, the jungle for the support, MVP, still not that bad. An MVP, but they don't lose anything for it other than the ultimate on the Gragas. Pop over the wall with a blast cone. Tidal wave coming in, Maha getting locked up, Bubble coming through as well. TP's going to be channeled out. So far, double one coming through from MVP, and Samsung, they're going to have to turn around from this one, trying to peel back, keep themselves alive. They'll come up with any kills, but they do draw out both teleports and all the summoners from Maha, so it's not all a loss here.
Yeah, Samsung got greedy, looking for 2 kills, but double teleport being used and summoners from MVP.
Nothing they can do. Meanwhile, on the bottom side of the map, actually, an engagement comes through as Haru helps pick up a kill here for Ruler as they take down Maha. Max does make it out with his life. But now they can put some pressure down onto that turret. Beyond's wrapping around, trying to
have teleport advantage as well. First brick would be a big advantage to Samsung.
See Beyond coming through. Will have decent wave clear with the end of the line. Gonna go ahead, toss that one out. Meanwhile, Cube maybe gonna get solo killed up top here. ADD flash body slam comes through. Takes them out. Impressive to say the least, finding that one onto a Nautilus.
Second time we've seen ADD in a tank matchup get a solo kill. We saw this in Nautilus Poppy, I believe it was.
In the way with this Gragas. Maha, though, taking quite a bit of damage. You can see Ruler starting to play very
Round
boldly.
2.
Maha is already low. Haru and Crown now arriving. They kick him into the wall. Wild Growth comes through. The tidal wave won't connect, but it doesn't matter. Crown has the unleashed power.
Could be a
can
big
Samsung
stun.
get out with their lives? Roundabout forward. Ian spreads a little bit of damage in, but takes a lot in return. Could snap back in, but he'd be in the middle of 4 members of Samsung. Shield TP thrown down by Cube. Turret taking a lot of damage, but he should still arrive in time, and he does. Collateral damage tossed out by Beyond, but doesn't really connect onto anything. And now Haru's chasing in, comes up with the kill as he takes down the Grave. Stretch line comes in, barely clips Maha, but still gets them. Sonic Wave goes in, but Crown able to finish it off before the second connection there from the Lee Sin. Now pressure coming out in the mid lane. Ian's going to go ahead, dash back with the ultimate, trying to avoid that unleashed power. So it takes quite a bit. So Samsung just pressuring up where they can. Haru now in maybe a bad spot if ADD wanted to go in. Trying to pop him back in with that explosive cast, but instead he'll be able to kite back into the mid lane safely. Haru trying to pressure Beyond out of the jungle, keep him away from this turret. Pretty crucial wave clear on the side of MVP. Max going low. Ruler going to jump forward. Comes up with the kill with the Arcane Shift, but now has to get out of there, but actually can't do it. Maha finishes him off as he flashes away. Whereas the Arcane Shift comes through. Ian getting popped pretty low, but the unleashed power, but there's just not enough there from Crown to finalize the kill onto the Echo. Samsung want as much pressure as they could possibly get.
Cask again.
Throwing out the cast, just knocks away core JJ and Haru. Turret still goes down, but now Ian comes over the wall. Proto Belt in. As Ruler goes low, gets the shield coming through, trying to keep himself alive. He's getting chunked out, collateral damage takes him low, but Crown is able to finish off Maha. Now Haru going in, kicks back Beyond as he gets stunned by Crown, who comes up with a double kill. Can he find more? The answer is going to be yes. Triple kill on the board for the Syndra.
Monitors are small, so I can't see if Max has any wards available.
Doesn't look like it. Ian going to get locked up. Can they finish him off in time? No, he's going to snap that big damage in onto Ruler. He jumps over the wall, but it doesn't matter. Ruler still has the damage. Go ahead and finish off that Echo. Shot barrage coming through, chunking out Maha, getting through that shield offered up by the Lulu. Big pop up on the depth charge here onto Beyond. Cube still just tanking up in the front line, lands the dredge line, comes up with the kill. 3 already over to Samsung, not losing a single member.
Samsung bringing up the minions in top lane.
Things are getting exacerbated for them here. Crown barely going to avoid getting locked down by that parallel convergence. Still gets popped. Yeah, Beyond finishing him off with the collateral damage. Changing a bit of damage here. Cinder does fall down to about half HP.
ADD kind of just throw out a party cast for no reason. That's down now.
Didn't get much. Dredgeline comes through onto ADD. Ian gets jumped on, locked down, and he falls. Kill picked up, goes over to Ruler. Max trying to juke out as best as he can, but there's nothing he can do to avoid that arcane shift as Ruler picks up the double kill. ADD on the backside of the fight, probably going to be losing this Guardian Angel. Flashes over the wall, might actually take himself out to safety right at the end here. But the rest of Samsung are going hard in the paint as they go inside the base. The unofficial triple kill going over to the Ezreal. Samsung, 50 seconds on Beyond, 30 on Ian. Do they just go for a victory right here?
Seems very likely. Maha lived, but like I said, doesn't have the damage to take anyone down, and now it's turned on.
There we go. Unleash power comes through. Guardian Angel gets popped. The wave moving up in mid. Samsung just biding their time, taking out this Cogmaw. Kathy and Surprise is going to get a little bit of damage in, a smattering of it. In onto Haru.
You want to keep the Guardian Angel up on Haru, so use the heal from Ruler.
Yeah, just trying to buy as much time and as insurance as they possibly can as they turn in onto these Nexus turrets. First one falls, second one going to follow suit. It's just ADD and Max against the world. And you have to say the game will be going over to Samsung. A bit hard fought, actually. Well, return of Ian coming through. He's going to get popped immediately, though. Gets taken down by Crowd, and there we go. The Nexus will fall. 36.5 minutes on the clock. Samsung win game 1.
On Twisted Fate, 0-1 on the champion, but we got really, really crazy fast.
Yeah, we did.
Not here, though. That's not interesting at all. But here we go. First sighting of the Kindred in a very long time. Score, of course, synonymous with that pick, and maybe he'll be watching this game interestingly. Twisted Fate against Talia is a sort of matchup where Twisted Fate can die instantly to a seismic shove and 1 damage rotation. Famously squishy champion, Kalista is favored in the Lucian matchup because you can dash through the piercing light, although that's probably only going to be relevant in the early game because you start getting that cast time quick enough around level 15 with the buffs on Lucian on 7.5. Maybe that does change the interaction a little bit. No attack speeds those either for MVP. Wow, this is a new pick, but a fun one to track.
This is going to be so interesting to watch. I'm not sure which lane really deserves our full attention. We're just going to have to leave it to the whim of the observers as we go ahead and get onto the Rift for game number 2. See if Samsung can close this out with a 2-0 or if MVP will fire back. It's not the career, it's all about the skins. Mission going to find Beyond here in the river, but
they want this really badly.
The gold card comes through from Ian. They might just have the damage to lock him down. W to try to cleanse off. Trying to zip his way out of here. A couple more hits will do it. There we go. First blood goes over to Ian.
Ian gets double buffed as well. Neither had timed out an ambition. He read the situation wrong.
With no vision either, but Crown's actually here to back him up. Seismic Shove comes through, and Beyond's just going to get taken out. Good roam up. Didn't see him on the mini-map, and Crown comes up with the kill. So what looked very overly aggressive from Ambition is actually geniusly played by Samsung.
They did have 2 control wards on that side of the map, and you're right, it was a coordinated invade.
The hunt coming through, Weaver's Wall coming down. Crown going to jump over the other side, gets the cleanse off there on that gold card. Beyond going low, they're able to pop him right as ADD comes in off that Stand United. Now he's going to have to Shadow Dash his way out to safety. Even then, it'd probably just sound like a...
Can you sound Jersey? Can you say Jersey the way they say Jersey?
Joyzy?
Yeah.
New Joyzy, Crown though. Shoving in on the Ian, one more hit'll do it. Flash away, but he's got a Weaver's Wall right his way in.
No. Yes.
Oh, that was a pretty bold Stand United there from ADD, trying to keep him alive, but still goes down. Nicely done, Crown, picking up the solo kill.
Now, you really don't want to be using Stand United this early for saving. It's much better as a vessel or a taxi to go in. And speaking of coming in.
Yeah, it's going to be Destiny coming down from Ian. Locks up. Ruler should have the kill to help the calling, and they do. Wild Growth thrown down onto core JJ, but he gets taken out. 2 kills. Very swiftly picked up here by MVP as they try to look for that first brick.
Turret to go down.
Yeah, CP's coming through. Crown wrapping around from the backside. Couple more hits on the turret would take it out. Ambition's jumping in. Really deep teleporting underneath the TP. Comes in from ADD. Crown trying to take out Beyond, but he's got the Lamb's Respite to keep himself alive, at least for the moment. Jumps off it, gets that very slight heal, but ADD is getting duoed at the same time, as Crown just keeps all remaining 4 members of MVP busy, comes up with 1 kill, 2 will go down in the end. Yeah, the bubble comes down, not going to connect. Destiny has been channeled in. It's going to be Ian coming in from behind. Can he get a good enough angle here?
Wow.
United coming through. He's going to try to sprint in, get close enough. ADD now arrives, locks down Crown, who might just get popped immediately, and he does. ADD comes up with a kill, but several members of the MVP still going low. The Shen falls beyond the backside of the fight here. Still has the Lambs fight ready to throw him down, but MVP instead, they're just going to have to kite back towards that inner turret to keep themselves safe. He's definitely going to have to use the Stand United. See, Beyond is coming in, going to be looking for the steal. Can't find it though. Ambition able to smite this one away. Beyond inside the pit, going to get popped up here. As they do take him out, the Lambs fight won't even come down, and Crown is just helping Cuvée zone the rest of MVP back. Flashes over the wall, actually does find a kill onto Maha as Ruler falls. But Ian will pay for that one with his own life. A double kill off screen coming through for Crown. 4 members dead. It's just ADD left alive. Samsung might be looking to break the inhibitor line at 23 minutes. And that's your last ditch effort. Destiny coming out. It's going to be the Stand United coming through as well, but they're really only able to find poor JJ.
It's Crown.
Pate's call comes through, keeping him alive. Ian tries to make it onto that Lambs fight, but just cannot do it in time. Gets booped right back off, and he goes down. Max will get caught out for the double kill. As Crown rips through him with a threaded volley. Cuvée, participation not required, just chilling out in that bottom lane. Still the Hunt coming through, calling thrown down. It'll be the tidal wave out from Max as well. Twisted advance forward, they lock down ADD. Epchin coming through with Lambs Spite on top, just trying to pop him up as much as possible. Maha getting seismic shoves, he goes low, pops the heal to try to stay alive, but at Samsung, they might just try to finish this one right here on this push. 27 minutes on the clock, Redemption coming down, popping Cuvée back up, making him relatively healthy. Seismic shove connecting in onto Ian. As the Stand United comes through, trying to keep that Twisted Fate healthy as possibly can be. Right now, final Nexus turret, just about at half HP. They're waiting for the wave to crash. Comes in, Baron Empowered Minions, gonna help them take this one up. Shadow Dash coming in, locks up Cuvée only, and that's ADD paying with that for his life immediately. This Crown finds yet another kill, 13-5, 28 minutes, not even on the clock, and Samsung come up with a very swift 2-0 victory